am swaggy I am blue guy, can't see anything. These idiots are still really weird on my fit. But I am blue guy, so I'm gonna eat you with my top hat. I don't have a top hat, so I'm gonna shoot you with...
Hey YouTube, this is Lbp3 Games. Back to another video, and this is a user requested video of how to make a character selection menu. The method I'm going to show you is not the best one ever, but it will do the job, it'll do the trick. You gotta have like a certain way of implementing this into your levels if you want to make it. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start off with, you know, making our characters. So once you have your costumes ready and everything like that, you're going to have to go ahead and place them down, make the pictures. So I'm just going to go ahead and clip over, fast forward a little bit so you can, you know, see what I'm talking about. Like there's my character roster menu right there, but I'm just going to go ahead and skip forward. So once I have every character made, and then we'll place it down after. Okay, so I made the character roster. We took a picture of each and every character. So now we're just going to go ahead and place them all down. And once it's all placed down, we'll take care of the stuff after. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward this a little bit so we can, you know, do stuff. Just wait a second. Alright, now that we've got the entire character roster placed down, we're going to go ahead and just clip out, well, it's going to go ahead and cut out each and every character for the menu. We've got like different costumes and stuff for certain characters. Like for example, we have Ezio, and you can change into Edward, so we'll have the same moves and everything, just a different outfit. And we have Cole McGrath, good Cole McGrath, and different costumes for him, and evil Cole McGrath with different costumes. So we're gonna go ahead and just show. I'm just gonna go ahead and like place them all down. There'll be like one character. They're gonna have the same moves as each other, but different outfits, and that's what the point of characters are. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of cut out all of those and place them down into a little proper grid snapped looking area so everything looks alright. So right there, Superman Tall Reel. He's going to be the best character ever because he's overpowered as awesome. I mean, look at them, it's beautiful. But yeah, it's going to go ahead and jump cut over. So where I have the character roster all over and, you know, looking good, so and fit and in place. So I got a little square and I cut them all out, and now they're all in like one little area. Once again, you don't need to have 6 characters with a couple of costumes. You can have 16 characters with no costumes, or 69,420,666 characters with 69,420,666 different costumes if you want for each character. Once again, the game can't fit that, so yeah. We're going to go ahead and add a control nader over here. Just place it down. And I'm going to show you how to make it so everything, you know, connects properly. Just going to go ahead and move that out of the way. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and you see how everything's right there. We're going to smooth it to the side so we can make it multiple players. You can go ahead and place as many control naders down as you want. I'm going to delete this down right now, like right after, because it's just weird trying to work with all 4 characters at once. So just going to go ahead and copy and paste and just like cut it down a little bit so you can have a selecting thing for each character so you know which character you're selecting, and it's going to go ahead and do that with all of them. So I'm just going to jump cut over when I have every single character all set. Also bring each character like thing back a couple layers so the whatchamacallit, the little selector is not in the way. So I'm just going to jump cut over when I have all the selecting things ready. Okay, so here's the selectors. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you how to make it so everything actually gets selected. We're gonna go ahead and grab 2 microchips, just place them down, and still use the stickers just to save a little bit of space. You don't have to do that, but I like it better. I just got in the habit of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a selector, put 2, and place it over there. and put each thing into a thing. And I'm going to go ahead and make that up and down for the D-pad analog stick. So it's going to go ahead and place two analog direction splitters. And we're going to have two OR gates as well. Just wait a second. Up and down, connect up and up to that one. And we'll go ahead and connect it to the first one, and then connect down to the second OR gate, and place it to the second output. So now when you go on there, down will be on the second one, and up will be on the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and up that size a little bit so I can actually jump into there properly. So down, we'll make it go down, and up will make it go up after I fix this puppet thing. Okay, so down, up, yeah, see? So this will become useful for the selecting, obviously. Just wait a second here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and put a selector in each of those microchips, all to 3, or depending on whatever size, whatever amount of characters you have for each lane, I guess. Just going to go ahead and hide all those so they don't get in the way. We don't accidentally put the selector onto the wrong sticker panel. So it's going to go ahead, do that with the first, with the top one and the bottom one, and I'll see you once that's all done. Okay, so there we go. We got the last one placed in right there, and now we're going to go ahead and make it so everything gets selected and it's not going to be glitchy. So we're going to add another selector, and we're going to connect output number 1 to output number 1 in the first microchip and the second microchip, and output 2 into the second one in each microchip, and third one, same rules as last time. Just going to do that. There you go. So now it's not going to be completely awkward, and you go to the bottom left and the bottom section and top and then when you go up, it'll be on the top left, you know, or top right. I don't know. Maybe that's whatchamacallit, like cycle. And now it works just fine. Like you up and down, make it go up and down. Everything just nice and fluid and smooth. So everything works just fine. So there's more demonstrations and stuff. Yep. So yeah, it's showing you that everything works out, and showing you how the logic works right here. Yeah. So it doesn't end up being all awkward and everything. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add sound. This is not necessary, you don't need to do this, but just going to show you how to do it anyways. I'm going to fast forward a little bit over here, so you'll be ready to... actually, no, I'm just going to leave it right now. Just leave it normal. And by the way, for the awkward voice over right now, I didn't record the audio for this first clip, so everything's a little bit awkward and everything, so sorry about that. And I'm just kind of just talking over while I'm watching this video, so it's really weird trying to figure out, oh yeah, I remember doing that, okay, well, yeah. So it's going to have the timer so the sound actually works when you go up and down. Set it to 0.1 and then count down. So just wait a second, because I like bacon strips and bacon strips are tasty. Also, you're a pine cone, go step in a Lego. I'll bring those back down to 0, so then everything works properly. And now if you listen to it, you'll hear the sound like tick 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 tick. Yeah. So this is where I realized I did not record. Alright, so now that we got that done, we're gonna go ahead and make it so everything works. We're gonna go ahead and copy this entire thing, except for we'll delete the character stuff after. But this is gonna be for the multiplayer stuff. So, well, not really multiplayer stuff, but like damn it, being able to select, like have multiple different players select their stuff too. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so this will just go ahead, move it up onto that thing, and delete this. And go ahead and make each of these different colors. So first player is yellow. Second player will be, I don't know, red or something. Let's go ahead and move this all back on there. And we'll go ahead and make this one first player only. So you can go ahead and repeat that process as much as you want to make different, you know, add more players if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and okay, so there's that. I just changed the colors because I think blue would be better. So that's what that looks like now. And I'm going to show you how to make the costumes change a little bit. Just going to make this one positive 10, so it goes over top of that one because this is like a cutout, if anything. Make opacity 0, and if over top and go ahead and add this. Make a selector, go to cycle. One will have it on. Other one will have it off. Let me get that selected first. Actually, no, let's just go like this. We'll add the same thing for the player 2 stuff. Let's open this up. Alright, so there's that, and then we'll go ahead and make this one make this one 0 and positive 1, I'll do that. Opacity 0. And we'll go ahead and add the same thing for the bottom one. Hold up, I forgot to connect this one to it. Now we'll go ahead and add that to this one as well. So this one can also choose that costume. Hold up, so now it's kind of glitchy right now, but not much I can do about that, really. And this is just kind of a test. You can go ahead and play around with this however you want and make it to your liking. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same with this first one up here. So 1, and 2, and 3 will be the bottom one. So make it off completely. So make a positive 3 or something like that. Okay, since it's kind of mostly crap, I'm just going to go ahead and shrink it down a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for this control nader as well. It's going to go ahead, grab these three again, or these two. There. So hold up, what? Wait, what? Oh, I was saying that. What the fuck? Okay, so there's that. And if you have each of these characters saved, so once you get the character roster set up here, we're just going to go ahead and make it so you can actually change into the characters just in a second, though. You're going to go ahead and make a sack bot for each costume that you have, and save the sack bot as a character. Characters. Okay, there's that one. There's that. Any more missing? God. God, I'm so... Okay, so here's all the characters, I'm pretty sure. We got the 3 good Coles, we got the 2 bad Coles, we got the Reaper, we got the Superman Top Reel, we got the Mr. Cactus Dude, and 2 Assassins. Yeah, that's him. Okay. Once again, you don't have to just save him just as Sackbots. You can go ahead and add any sort of special moves or different character things to each Sackbot to make him unique from the other one, obviously. So now we're going to go ahead and make it so you can actually be the characters. So if you choose, just going to put another microchip just inside of here just to clean things up a little. Okay, so what we're going to do is add 3 AND gates. 1, 2, 3. Connect the X button to each AND gate. 1, 2, 3. And for the ones that have costumes, you're going to want to go ahead and, I guess, make more AND gates. So say, so number 1 has 3, so 2, 3. And then the second one is 2 AND gates. One and 2. This one's be 3. So I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of character tweakers, I think, with it. Yeah, okay. So number one. Wait, I'm going to need to go ahead and add I need to add more spaces to the third. To the ones that have costumes, you need to add a second. Ones that don't change to two characters at once, just change the character they don't want to be into. So this one is so the third one has to be selected. And change each color if you want to code them into a certain thing so you know which one's which. Okay, so there's that one. So I gotta figure which one's each, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead, go over here, and see that this is set up wrong. Oh wait, hold up. I think I screwed up a little bit. Confused. Go ahead and add a character tweaker to this one. There, so we jump into this one, that one, this one, and now this guy, just like that. If I go ahead and okay, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out which one's which now. So that the one that's on is evil cool with the jacket or without with the jacket. Evil cool with the jacket. And this one's evil cool without a jacket. There's without a jacket. Here's with jacket. Cool. Plus Reaper. So I call it the switches you out. And now the third one, which is good pull. So let's see. So this one is just regular old good pull with his yellow shirt. And the white shirt is this one. This one's gonna be white shirt. And this one's gonna be yellow jacket. Black yellow jacket. Yep. Yellow shirt. Yep. And white shirt. Yep. Okay, cool. So that one works. And now for the bottom one, I do the same thing. And you just do the same thing with the second controller. I don't want to do that because I'm a lazy piece of garbage, but it's the same steps. Add another microchip. Add some AND gates. 1, 2, 3. The X button. And let's see, so one width. That one is Ezio, this one's Edward. Gotcha. Another character selector or character tweaker. Ezio, Edward. And up here is which one? First one is Superman Top Reel, is it? And then Cactus Suit, is it the other way around? Let's find out. Cactus Suit, then Superman Top Reel. Gotcha. Now it should all be fine if I just go ahead and add a little background or something. And let's go ahead and add a camera or something, so just zooms up into the one area. So I already know these three work. This one works as well, that one works. Cactus Suit. Yep. Edward. Yep. Ezio. Yep. And Superman Top Reel. Yep. Okay, cool. So that's all where we want it to be, and the second one doesn't have anything, well, it doesn't do anything because I'm a piece of garbage, that's too lazy. You can just go ahead, if you want to add more players, you just gotta repeat the same process for the first player, and yeah. Go ahead and just make it all like that. So there's the character selection stage. If you want to do this way, I'd recommend making separate levels with the character selection stage, right? So one level will have, like, I don't know, cardboard land. Another level will have, like, I don't know, stone land or something. And it'll just, like, spawn you into a different map and the start menu to go into the map. So I guess it's put it inside of a whatchamacallit, yeah, adventure map, have multiple levels, and each level has a character selection stage and a different map than the last level. So you can go ahead and spawn in as whoever you want to be. You'll be set. So that's the character selection. Sorry it took so long to make this for you. Ninja Dark Gaming or whatever. Forgot the name already because I'm turd. So yeah, there's that. Thanks for watching. Hope this tutorial helped you out in the way you wanted it to. And yeah, go eat a pine cone.